Welcome to Millennial Money Minutes, where we tackle tough personal finance topics in 5 minutes or less. With your host, Grant from MillennialMoney.com and Matt from DistilledDollar.com.
Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the cost of convenience. So, gosh, this is just such a huge topic, but the simple idea, it's just getting easier to do everything, right? Who would have thought 5 years ago that we could just hop in a car and get anywhere on demand in the back of someone's car? Who would have thought, we could have groceries delivered, literally Amazon, anything delivered to your door pretty much the next day? Gosh, when you look into the future, you really don't even have to leave your house anymore. But with any convenience ultimately comes a cost, and it's pretty expensive. I realized I've had a challenge with just like food delivery services like Uber Eats and Caviar and others. Basically, like it's so easy to order from the best restaurants. I live in a city, and so that can really add up quick. And really the cost of convenience for me personally, how I think about it is I've calculated my annual, not my annual, but my hourly effective rate, how much I get paid basically per hour. And I'm able to match that against how much time it would take me to cook, how much time it would take me to do anything. I'm getting ready to go travel and I need some new black t-shirts. And I was actually running the numbers very quickly and figured out that it was more cost effective for me to use basically an app to have someone go to the store, pick it up for me and deliver it to me for $20 than me take my time sitting in traffic, getting to the store, finding the item and then coming home. So in that case, totally worth paying for convenience. What about you, Matt? Matt is getting ready to cook his meals every
all
Sunday.
For cooking, for sure,
All
absolutely.
for cooking. So why is it worth it to you, Matt, to do it yourself?
Oh, for that, yeah, you're saving money and it's convenient down the road in terms of having the meal saved. But in terms of I get value out of cooking. I like the activity. It's something fun I do with my fiance. So it's more than just a cost saving activity. But when I think of cost of convenience, the first thing I think of is we have over 20 subscribe and save subscription set up with Amazon, and I just realized
20?
Yeah, over 20.
Wow.
I just realized this episode sounds like a plug for Amazon, but
it is by Amazon. So.
But altogether, with those 20 subscriptions, we save over $1,000 a year because of the fact that since Amazon offers the service where if you subscribe to 5 or more, each one of those is discounted by 15%, and add on top of that. It's delivered to our door, and we don't have to, go to the store. We might also maybe have some impulse purchases. So the cost there are convenient. It's extremely, it just pays for itself there. So, but in terms of like you said, calculating your hourly rate, I see that all the time too in terms of travel, right? If someone's
commuting or
and you can escalate all the way up to the CEO might fly in a private plane, and then everyone else might fly coach or something.
And it actually makes a lot of sense in a case for a CEO to fly. It's more economical in a sense. The company's making more money
from the shareholder perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
They probably don't want him sitting in traffic.
Yeah, exactly. So don't sit in traffic if your effective hourly rate is very high. But also, there's a lot of unfortunate consequences, I think, to convenience as well. More people are on the roads, for example, in some cases, delivering something versus getting it yourself. If you could walk or bike to get that item as opposed to, driving or even paying someone else to drive and deliver, that's one of the biggest criticisms of like Peapod and grocery shopping is it more cost effective or better for the environment, for example, for someone else to go deliver everyone's groceries or for you to go do it yourself? And that's going to be a debate that I think we're going to see get more and more popular as obviously more of us just order everything that we have
absolutely
online.
And I think people are starting to get more and more used to $1, $2, $3 purchases, and so a lot of places are starting to market to that,
right.
And so if a delivery charge was $2 3 years ago, now it's $4.
$4,
and, little things like that, and those do add up to the cost.
Yeah, and one of the things I'd like to end this, I've been seeing a lot. I just feel like things are getting a lot more expensive, and so one of the things that I was thinking about is when unemployment rate drops and we're at a really low unemployment rate, basically talent gets more in demand and salaries go up. So you should expect maybe your salary to go up, but the companies need to pay for that some way, and so they naturally tend to raise the prices of their goods. And I think that's one of the things that we're going to see more of, is just things are going to get more expensive. So there's almost like a convenience tax built in some sense. So keep an eye out for that. Inflation is real. And if you haven't yet checked it out, click the link below or visit course.millennialmoney.com to go deeper on every topic money related, and hope this was helpful. The cost of convenience, and we'll chat with you soon.
Thanks for listening to Millennial Money Minutes. If you liked this podcast, please leave us a review on iTunes and subscribe. If you want us to cover a specific topic, use #MillennialMoney on Twitter or visit millennialmoneyminutes.com.